What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the American Express Gold Card, but I want to open up with the quote that I had read recently from Robert Kiyosaki's newest book, Fake. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. I'm about halfway through. I'm loving it so far. And it goes, "It's easier to give a man a fish than to teach a man to fish." And that is what these videos are about. It's to teach other people how to fish. It's to teach them instead of just giving them a fish. Now, with that being said, we're going to be talking about the American Express Gold Card. I've been seeing it a lot on Reddit forums, Facebook groups. People have been messaging me, asking me, does the American Express Gold Card make sense at this point in time? Like, should I get it? Should I keep it? Should I cancel it? Should I downgrade it? What should I do? And I've noticed a lot of people, for the most part, if you're not really that deep into the game, you have to at least actually do the math and figure out, does this card make sense for you? Because everyone's numbers are different. So today we're going to be breaking down just some basic math. Hopefully this kind of clears the air for you, whether it makes sense for you to keep, cancel, to get, or even downgrade this card. Anyways, do me a favor, guys, like the video. It helps out the channel a lot. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, let's get into the video. I'm going to be opening up with the specs of this card. When I say MR points, they stand for membership reward points. They are the currency that American Express operates in. Just like UR points, which is ultimate reward points for Chase, or thank you points for City, and so on and so forth, MR points are pretty much just the points you get when you use American Express cards. Now, with this American Express Gold Card, it comes with a $250 annual fee. You get 4x MR points for every dollar you spend at restaurants, 4x MR points for every dollar you spend at supermarkets, up to $25,000 a year, 3x on flights, and 1x on everything else. You get a 35,000 MR point sign up bonus after you spend $4,000 within the first 3 months of getting the card. Now, if you've gotten this card between December 1st, 2019 and May 31st, 2020, you actually get an extra 3 months just to hit this sign up bonus. Now, if you guys are interested in getting this card, I do have an affiliate link down in the description below, but I would suggest actually going out and looking for that special offer floating around. I think there's a special offer right now. It's like 50,000 points for $2,000 worth of spend. It's a really good offer, and if you can find it, you can look. I'll leave some links down below where you can go look. But if you can find that offer, I suggest using that. If this card makes sense for you, obviously, I suggest using that offer opposed to anybody's affiliate links, especially mine. But if you can't find a better offer than the one down in the description, hey, feel free to use my link. It's affiliate link, so keep in mind that I will get a kickback from it, and I want to thank you guys in advance if you do so. But let's continue. You also get credits for this card. You get $120 dining credit, which you get in $10 increments every month. So you get $100 airline credit that you can use for change or cancellations of flights, lounge day passes, which I personally use for the Admiral's Lounge, which is awesome, seat assignment fees, or even checked bags or food or entertainment on the flights. And you also get a hotel credit for $100. I think you have to stay a minimum of 2 nights or more. A little bit of research, because everyone's numbers are different, so I'm going to do the basic average. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average person spends $3,000 at restaurants throughout the year, and a family of 2 spends about $625 a month. Which, if you times that by 12 months, that comes up to $7,500. You add that with the restaurant spend, that comes out to $10,500. That comes out to $420 on return on spend. So MR points are usually valued a lot higher than most other points, but it really depends on how you use them. If you use them just for cashback purposes, you might not get that much value. If you use them to transfer them to foreign airlines flights, and you might get 2 cents per point. Or if you want to use them to transfer them to your Charles Schwab account, you might just get 1.25 cents per point. So just to play the happy medium, I'm going to say we're going to value these points at 1.5 cents per point. Now, if I value them at 1.5 cents per point, that $420 comes out to $630 return on spend. When I'm looking at keeping, canceling, or downgrading my credit cards, I want to know, can I offset the annual fee? Is there a more profitable solution to my problem? And what is my earning ability? I'm not going to include the airline credit or the hotel credit into this equation because it doesn't look like many of us will be traveling anytime soon. But I will include the dining credit. You have $10 every single month to spend at these locations. Now, if you have to use this credit, but you have to pay more out of your pocket, it might be counterproductive. What is my earning potential? Now, we've already done the math. My earning potential, if I'm an average person in the US spending $3,000 on restaurants and $7,500 on supermarkets, I know my earning potential is $630. So that is my earning potential with this. And if I transfer it to specific partners, it might be more, it might be less. But for the most part, my earning potential is $630. After the annual fee, I still come out on a positive. Are there any more profitable solutions? There are a lot of other issuers and other cards that you can use for these particular categories, but it really falls under what type of issuer you like, what kind of points, what are your goals, what are your overall goals. So if you could figure that out, then you can craft what cards make sense for you to use at restaurants and supermarkets. For me personally, I love the American Express Gold card because I can spend at supermarkets and restaurants, and then I can transfer those points out to maybe my Hilton Aspire card or maybe my American Express Platinum card. So it really depends on what your strategy is. Everyone's strategy is going to be different. Now, people who shouldn't get this card is obviously if you don't spend money on dining or groceries at all, or very little. If you don't think you can max out these credits for yourself, or if you aren't over 5 and 24, it's pretty much just the opposite of who should get this card. You really have to take into this consideration before paying that $250 annual fee. Yes, it's a cool card, it's heavy, it's nice and flashy, but you have to be strategic and break down your numbers. You have to ask yourself, how much do I spend on groceries? How much do I spend on dining? Are any of these issuers near me that I can spend these $10 credits every single month without going and traveling 20, 30, 40 minutes just to use $10? You have to really plan this out in ahead before getting the card. And it still makes a lot of sense for me because I am getting a lot of expected return on this card. Now, this may or may not make sense for you, but just do the math. Hopefully this video cleared up some type of confusion, and I hope you guys like this video. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and if you have this card yourself, let me know down in the comments below, what do you think, whether you're keeping the card, canceling the card, or downgrading the card. Now, just keep in mind, if you do downgrade the card, you can downgrade it, I believe, to the American Express green card, but American Express does have a once-in-a-lifetime sign-up bonus rule, so if you do downgrade it to the green card, you lose out on the potential access to that sign-up bonus. So keep that in mind. You gotta be very wary about that. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Do me a favor, smash the like button. Also, hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this. Right, champ? Right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.